Hey y'all, peace on earth, love and light to you. So Israel wants to show out right now. Be quiet. Baby wants to show out right now. But anyways, bring your attention to this pyrite right here. That is going to bring one thing that pyrite does. It brings the energy that's going to help you process this information, know what to do with the information, and kind of help you accept this information that you're going to be getting. So this is like a loaded yes or no question. First, I want to say this. I was just hearing someone say this on another video, and I want to say this too on mine. When you are watching anyone's video, um, just know, as far as my videos goes, well, as far as my video goes, I know that what I am doing is connecting with spirit, um, of a higher source, in just, the ones who are there to guide us when we're simply feeling a little confused. That's what they are there for. So I'm just simply saying what spirit wants me to say. But with that being said, sometimes spirit does not want us to know answers to everything. And sometimes they have already told us the answer, and through insecurities or whatever, we just don't listen. Because I go through this all the time myself. So when you are watching these videos, just know that the answer that you get sometimes, like, if it's for you or not. And if it confuses you, then that answer is probably just simply not for you, or maybe because you've asked that same question over and over and over again, and you probably just need to let that go because you're not going to get an accurate answer anymore. That's just kind of how that works. But whatever answer you get, you can't just say, okay, this is the answer I got and I'm going to go with that. If it really resonate with you and your situation, then yes, by all means, go with that. That is what spirit is trying to say. But at the end of the day, if that answer is not resonating with you, then make up your own mind. Pray about it. Do something else. It's not just, these answers are not just set in stone to where you just automatically believe it just because a reader is saying this is what the answer is, because you felt like you was late. Like if I was late to that card right here, I don't know what this card is. If I was late to that card and I was looking for a no answer and I got a yes answer, then that does not mean that that was correct. That just means some type of way I felt like I was led to that answer, and and it was not, it could have been not the correct answer. You know what I'm saying? Because simply because sometimes spirit does not want us to know everything. So I just wanted to say that first. And but this is like a loaded yes or no video. So basically, and I created this simply because sometimes I just want to know yes or no. Most of the time I just want to know yes or no. And I love doing the pick a card readings because they're just, usually very accurate for me. And then the spirit was just telling me it's just like a lot of people who are being led to your videos or other people's videos, and sometimes we have loaded questions, and we need to know yes for this, no for this, because like a lot of situations can kind of come. And when I do yes or no questions, it's really because sometimes I struggle with, is this a destiny thing, or is this a my situation, or is this a my decision type of thing? So that's what I struggle with sometimes. I'm trying to stay back so you guys can look at all 21 cards. I believe it's 21 cards. And just either pause the video or be led to whichever ones. Like if you have a load of questions, just kind of concentrate on those questions, whichever ones you have to do. Pick different ones. What I wouldn't advise you to do, I wouldn't advise you to pick more than one card for the same question. You're most likely going to get conflicting answers. So I'm going to go ahead and start. And I'm going to try to explain these cards the best way I can. Okay, so I don't know how you guys are going to be led to these cars. You might be just be led to, you know, different cars all the way around. You may be led to a specific row. And this looks like someone or some people who were led to a specific row simply because the first row is nose all the way across. So someone just said my answer is in that first row, or I'm picking just the first row in general, or whichever card you picked, if it's on that first row, it's no. And this is what it's telling me. Even if you just pick one card, this is telling me because this is a strong no. And I think that's just really the energy of that first row. Okay, so as far as the second row goes, one thing I can say is this is no coincidence that I show for these cards, and most of these cards are no. And I'm really picking this up. I just think a lot of people are going to be led to this reading and they've asked the same question over and over again. And sometimes when that happens, Spirit will give you a no simply because you've asked the same question over and over again. But to whoever was led to this card, this is a yes. Like I said, maybe you was led to the entire row, or maybe you was just led to specific cards. If you were led to this card, then this card is a yes. But this is a no simply because it seems like someone is trying to change something by force within their own power, but Spirit is saying, no, let me do that. This is a no for someone because it seems like you're focusing on the wrong things, and Spirit wants you to not be so concerned with the future, but be more so concerned with the now. And this is a no because it seems like this is someone who needs to put more focus on themselves and love themselves more. This is a no because it seems like you are kind of heading in the wrong direction. Like you really need to be putting more focus on um, growth, your spiritual growth, your mental growth, just educating yourself more instead of whatever else this is. And this is a no. It just seems like, well, let me think about this one because I was getting something, but let me think about this one. Okay, this is just what I got. Is this is a relative situation, and it's someone that you're not, for some reason, it's like something that you're not paying attention to when it comes to one of your relatives. I know this is the father card, so maybe something like that, or a father figure of a sort, maybe just a male figure, but just someone. It just seems like whatever answer this is no, because you need to be paying more attention to someone in your family. Okay, guys, before I do the last row, I'm going back to this card right here because I was also hearing like someone is listening to this as like your heavenly father, your father in heaven is trying to speak to you. And your heavenly father is basically just trying to speak to you, trying to show you something, and wants you to listen. So I'm going to prayer or however you might do that, but that's specifically for someone, and just listen to see what your heavenly father wants. Okay, so whoever was led to any cards on this last row, this is a no. If you was led to this card, this is a yes. This is a yes. No, no, yes. So, going back to this card right here, this seems like this is something that's going to be kind of premature that you're trying to do for yourself. So, it's like not right now, I would say, for that. Whatever, this is a yes. So if you had any kind of idea, this is going to be good for you. It's going to bring a lot of new beginnings and a lot of new things in your life. So go ahead with this. This is a yes. And this is saying because you have done the work on yourself, Spirit is saying yes, go ahead with whatever you want to do. This is good for you right now. And they're congratulating you for the work that you've done on yourself. These two were kind of saying the same thing. Almost like that one. Spirit is trying to still show you something. Go into prayer, go into nature, do whatever you have to do to see what spirit is telling you, because for right now your answer is a no. And this right here, this is a yes. And this is just saying, okay, so whatever this is, it's gonna bring you a whole lot of happiness. So that's all I got. It is a yes. That is all, you guys. I want to go back to the top one simply because I know I didn't explain it, but because when I was trying to hear something, I wasn't hearing nothing but a strong no. So whichever card you picked at that top row, just wasn't hearing too much of anything but a strong no. I did get, it seems like there is a lot of distraction going on, and someone's just simply not hearing clearly. So just listen out for your dreams, and listen to things in your dreams. It's just something that you are ignoring. It just seems like you're really distracted, but it's just whatever you wanted to know. This is a strong no, like no way. I'm sorry, I don't know. It might be, good for you. You might wanted this no, but it's really saying no way. So that is all, guys, and I hope that this resonated with you. I hope this was good for you in some type of way. So continue to come and grow with me. Subscribe to this channel, and that is all. Bye.